Alrighty, so this is session number 6. I'm a little bit unwell, but we're continuing on. So we are going to start Dead Money later today, but I want to at least probably finish off the Brotherhood quests. So we're going to be doing that, and then off to the DLC, which should be exciting. So where we last left off, the game crashed. Is it going to crash again? I literally just opened the game like 2 minutes ago. No, it's okay. Alrighty. So hello to everyone watching. Hey baby, and hey Azure. Welcome guys. So we've met the Brotherhood thanks to Veronica. So we didn't have to do their stupid test of loyalty. They already kind of trusted me, so we're going to do the quests for them. So yeah, I haven't decided what the ultimate fate of the Brotherhood is. We're going to work with them for now. And then we'll see what I decide later. What happens to them. It depends which faction we're going to go with. If you're going with House, you have to pretty much wipe them out. No, you have to, it's not you have to pretty much wipe them out. You have to wipe them out. The NCR can ally with them, and Yes Man recommends that you wipe them out. But you don't have to. You don't have to do anything for Yes Man in particular. I do want to clear this out at some point.
Hello? What do you want? And don't try anything funny.
What's the code phrase? Yeah, I'm Elder McNamara's representative. He asked if the bears are still hunting.
You speak truly, for it is unlikely that an outsider would know both the Elder's name
I don't know why the
and
combat
their
music is
passphrase.
going, but here you go.
Very well. I've been observing the penal facility there in the distance for some time now, after having followed some rather disturbing rumors. The facility was run by the NCR for a time, but the prisoners overcame their guards and now use the prison as a base from which to conduct raids.
Should I wipe out
What
the prison?
puzzles me is why these men have been allowed to run wild for so long unchecked. Why has the NCR not retaken this place?
That's actually a
Give
good
this
question.
to the Elder. My observations are all within. Perhaps he will have a better idea of what this situation portends.
It is a bit weird if you think about it. So this prison has been taken over by the prisoners, and they haven't actually tried to take it back. It makes you wonder, like, why? I mean, there must be a reason, right? Well, we're gonna take back the prison then. Oh, all we really have to do is take out the leader, and then the rest will fall apart. You can also work with these guys, but only if you either skipped the quest in the first town, or you did the quest in the first town in their favor. Ah, shit, my accuracy's off. There we go. But yeah, I've definitely been looking forward to the DLCs. I know Dead Money is kind of a mixed bag. A lot of people either really love Dead Money or really hate it. I think it's really good. But I will definitely say I'm not looking forward to not being able to use any of my equipment. It's probably the most annoying thing about the first DLC is that you're not allowed to use your gear. Oh, is that Sheriff Myers? Oh, Myers isn't hostile. That's interesting. Yeah, so he's one of the people that you can make the sheriff of the town of Prim. And I wonder why he's not hostile, though. I mean, he isn't like the rest of them, that's for sure. Like, he's still a convict, but I think he was a sheriff and he, like, used his power, like, too, like, freely, if that makes sense.
Had enough?
Which is obviously bad in its own right, but it's not as bad as just, like, killing people or other crimes like that. I don't know why my game is so choppy today. I'm gonna switch to a different weapon. Ready, win and son. Hey, Drax. So far, it's going okay. Oh, let's use the hunting shotgun.
Anybody there? Like that?
Why are these guys ignoring me? Murderer! Is that Eddie? I think that's Eddie. Yeah, that's Eddie. So that's the leader of the prison wiped out. Yep, I fought the law. Quest failed. That means we're done. We just had to come in here and take out the leader. The rest will fall apart after that. Yeah, if you leave these guys alone, they kind of become like a menace in the wasteland. So it's not really a good idea. Because these guys are escaped convicts and they like tormenting people. Not exactly good folks. Yeah, the hunting shotgun is a great weapon. It's just a shame that it's in such poor condition. The one that I've got. Excuse me if you heard me burp. But hopefully everyone's doing well. Yeah, as I mentioned, I'm getting better. I've been sick the past couple days, but it really got bad on whatever it was, Thursday. But recovering. Yeah, the hunting shotgun is fantastic. It's a very powerful weapon. And I'm very much looking forward to starting Dead Money. Sorry I'm not feeling. Thank you, I appreciate that. Like, I'm getting better. I took a day off work, which is very unusual for me. Just because I was like, I just needed a day to rest. And it helped a lot, taking that day off. The hunting rifle? That's true. The hunting rifle's quite good. I'm using the Rat Slayer right now, which is a legendary varmint. The hunting rifle is quite good. It's Boone's weapon of choice. So it's got to be at least decent. But yeah, odd jobs for the Brotherhood, and then off to DLC 1. That's the plan for today. For this session. Yeah, the M16, this machine. I've got that actually. It's one of my favorite weapons. Yeah, it's a fantastic weapon. The ping is as satisfying as always, and it's actually a really strong weapon. What in? Why are there so many enemy markers? Oh, it's coyotes. Hopefully it's not going to give me a cinematic kill cam for all these coyotes. Sorry, little ones. Yeah, something that I saw that was funny. Like, in New Vegas, you got, like, death claws, rad scorpions, bloat flies, rad roaches, right? All these creatures that have been mutated by radiation. And the coyotes are just exactly the same. I never realized that until, like, I can't remember when I saw the picture. It was, like, a couple weeks ago, maybe. And it's actually so true. It's like, what the hell happened? Why are the coyotes identical to how they were before?
Hello? Don't take another step if you value your life. For what purpose do you approach me?
Bears are still hunting?
Strange that the Elder should send an outsider, but I suppose he has his reasons. My observations have mostly focused on the small town to the south of here.
This guy
It's
would have seen some
cruelly
shit.
attacked, its inhabitants slain nearly to the last. That such an act could occur so far west is nearly unthinkable. The NCR has forces in all directions, and an outpost scant miles west from here. That they have not responded to this violence shows either an unwillingness or inability to properly defend their borders, which is telling.
It's more the
I've
inability.
collected such
They
musings
just
and
can't
report.
protect the
Please
territory
take
they've
it to
got.
the Elder.
Yeah, so the evidence that you collect in this quest is actually damning evidence against the NCR. It's like reasons why perhaps you shouldn't side with the NCR. M16. Fallout 3, the Chinese assault rifle, which is an AK. Yeah, I always wondered why they didn't bring back something like the Chinese assault rifle in this game. It's a little weird. Like, of all the weapons that they didn't bring back, they didn't bring back any kind of, like, AK. Don't know what the deal with that was, but, you know. I don't know what the hell that was. Oh, is there just like a mine out here? That's so random. Okay, now we need to actually figure out where... my guy looks like freaking RoboCop. This is a pretty typical look for me in this game. Until I get power armor. Oh, you've fired a few different weapons at a range. That's cool. Yeah, it's not really something that you can do in Australia. Guns are very heavily regulated here. Hello there.
Hello. Approach slowly, stranger. If you have no business with me, then go. Then I am sworn to report. I've been dividing my time between the camps to the north and south of here. One belongs to the NCR, the other to a band of slavers known as Caesar's Legion. I was sure the NCR would quickly win, but that has not happened. Instead, the two sides maintained a long stalemate.
Yeah.
And only after an extended duration did the NCR
and that was only
finally
thanks to
destroy
us.
its opponent. When they did, it appeared they did so with the help of fresh reinforcements. I do not believe they
Yeah, so he's
could manage
referencing our takeover of Nelson.
That savages such as these could last so long against the NCR is troubling. Please, take my findings to the Elder. He'll know what to make of this.
Yeah, definitely America's it's a tricky place in a lot of ways, right? Because obviously, you know, if people use guns and stuff responsibly, there's no problem, but a lot of people really just can't. It's always a very tricky situation. Yeah, I still don't really know why like the Brotherhood bunker is all covered in like pacifist slogans. That never really made sense to me. I guess they just happened across this place. I'm certain the Brotherhood didn't put those slogans there. The Brotherhood's anything but pacifists. They are actually quite an aggressive group, truth be told. I do kind of want to find the gun store. I know there's a gun store somewhere around here.
Still breaking hearts there, I see, Scribe Schuler.
Oh, I thought they were talking to me. I was like, breaking hearts? What are they talking about?
The word came down from the Elder that I'm to offer you some of our lesser wares. As if I didn't have other matters on my mind.
Alright, what have you got? What can I help you with?
If you must know, my inventory check this week shows that our weapon count is one short. Somehow we're missing a laser pistol. Hardin will have my head if I don't find that weapon soon. I can't delay my
One
report
laser
to him
pistol?
any longer.
I could look
If you
around
happen
for
to
it.
find it, bring it here right away. I might be able to throw a few supplies your way if you do.
You're more of a medieval weapon guy. You don't like the Brotherhood of Steel.
Have you
Like,
found it?
I want to like the
Hardin soon.
Brotherhood, but they
Our patrols are always bringing more stuff in. Take a look.
are just too like isolationist. I've said it like a million times before. They have the potential to really make a difference in this world. In the world of this game, I mean. And they just consistently choose to do nothing. And it's from like that perspective that I'm like, they really are not like necessarily, I don't know if deserving is the right word, but like, they shouldn't be like blindly supported, I guess, is what I'm sort of saying. Oh,
Pleasure
okay.
doing business.
Challenge. Yeah, they are kind of just LARPers, right? They LARP like they're like these grand crusaders on like a mission to preserve technology and stuff, but they're just hoarders.
You're being watched, so don't get any ideas.
They're literally like the poster child for like having so much potential and just choosing to do nothing with it. The ones in Fallout 3 are obviously different.
Have you had any luck finding the scouts? Or did you have something to discuss?
Here are the reports.
Good. Let's take a look. If I'm
Yeah,
reading
the
this
NCR
right,
is a
it
lot
appears
weaker
that
than
the NCR's
these
grip
guys
on
might
this
think.
region is nowhere near as firm as I thought. I'll have to review these in detail, but these reports have given me much to think about. Thank you, Outsider. You've become someone I can count on, so I believe I can share something rather
You've been catching up on the New Vegas playthrough? That's awesome, thank you. Tell me what you want me to... go on.
The device that creates the sandstorms above, that masks our comings and goings, was only intended to be used in case of emergencies. It was never meant to be used with any regularity. And the other systems here were not designed to accommodate such
Voice
usage.
sounds familiar. I'm sure it is.
In particular,
They use
the
very
air
famous
filtration
like voice
system
actors in
simply
this.
cannot handle the quantity of sand and grit that it's been forced to cope with these last few years. As a result, the system is failing.
I think I've got some of the
albeit
parts
slowly.
already.
I'm told we have a scant few months before it shuts down completely. Should that happen, it will quickly become impossible to breathe here in the bunker. Already the air quality begins to slightly worsen. I would like you to find the components we need to fix this bunker's
I know I've got
air
at least one of the
filtration
components
system.
already.
I cannot overstate the importance of this task. See Senior Knight Lorenzo for the details. He's the one who brought the matter to my attention,
And we're gonna have to go back in some
and
of the
the
vaults
only
to
other
get the rest.
person who is aware of it.
Was I not meant to use that door? Am I not allowed to be back here? Why is this door like marked as
I hope you've
forbidden?
been practicing your drills.
What's his name? Elder McNamara. If you just type in FNV Elder M, it'll probably come up with the full name.
Reports say Mr. House's robots are now.
Alright, hello sir.
Oh, you must be the outsider everyone's buzzing about. Pleased to meet you. I'm Lorenzo, Senior Knight and General Handyman around here.
Yes, components to help fix the air filtration system.
So now I'm going to have your death on my conscience too? Great.
What?
You think you're the first person the Elders trusted with this?
That's why
You
all
sent
those
3 of
patrols
our
are dead.
patrols out looking for those
I don't think
components, and
I
they're all
ever
dead.
connected the dots.
I was the one who supplied the Elder with the location of possible sites where we could find the
I
components.
literally never connected the dots
Their
that those
deaths are my
patrols were
fault.
sent out to find
And
these
now
parts.
it's your turn. Well, don't say you weren't warned. I won't take the blame when you die horribly. But I can tell you're getting impatient.
Bro.
The items I'll need to keep the system running are a differential pressure controller, a reverse pulse cleaner,
He
and
was
several
Sasuke's
HEPA cartridge
voice.
filters. At present, my best guess for finding the items would be to search any of the old vaults in the area. Those vaults were usually built much like these military bunkers, even using the same contractors in their constructions at times. I'll mark the vault's locations on your map.
And
Best of luck to
Yosuke,
you.
nice, okay.
Now using tech we've never heard of. We
Yes,
need to send
I'm
a
pretty
team up
sure
there
I've
soon.
got one of the parts already. Yeah, I've got a reverse pulse cleaner. I have to go back in Vault 22. Alright, we'll start with Vault 22 because I've already basically cleared that out. So that should be easy enough. Yeah, if I remembered that I remembered the one from Vault 3, but I didn't remember
Don't
the other
work too
ones.
hard there, Ibsen.
He was Ben 10. Ah. Yeah, look, Yuri Lowenthal is like a regular name in like voice acting, I think, when it comes to English stuff. Yeah, this game has like all the staples in terms of the classic like voice actors, English voice actors. It's okay to get excited about the voices. It's good. Because I don't know who these people all voiced either. Like, I know all the characters that you've mentioned, but I'm not super familiar with the shows. As much as you, anyway, it seems. So it's nice to hear, like, oh, that's who else this person was. Alright, I have no idea where the item is here. Yeah, I've watched some Naruto. I've mentioned it a few times on stream. So I watched Naruto for a while. It was on TV in the mornings here. Like, you know how, like, I don't know if they have it in, like, other countries too. But, like, they had, like... It was basically like a variety show in the morning in Australia for a while. And they would play, like, cartoons, animes, whatever. And at one point, one of the shows they were playing was Naruto. And they got up to a certain point. It was, I think it was when Jiraiya, the guy with the frog, it was when he, like, joined the cast or whatever. Like, it was like the episode that introduced him, and then for whatever reason they like stopped after that. And that was it. Okay, so it's in that room, so we need to go down and around. Yeah, so he got introduced. Like, Naruto met him, they were like, I think they were just like stuffing around in like the town or something. Him and Naruto. And then that was the last episode they showed. And I was just like, oh, okay, well. So you've watched everything, dang. Is Boruto still going, or is it finished? I don't remember. I know I need to go through the caves. I don't remember how to get to the caves. Ah, here we go. There's still enemies here? How is that possible? Like, I know that Naruto has been finished for quite a while, and Shippuden finished quite a while as well. Boruto is still going. It's his son. Ah, okay, so he's kind of disrespectful. Interesting. Okay. Wish I remembered where I was supposed to go in this cave. This area was always like a nightmare for me as a kid. Not least of all because it's actually like kind of scary. Okay, here we go. This is the right place. But it's also like horrible to navigate. I could have saved myself so much time if I just checked all these lockers. Alright, well there's the HEPA cartridge filters. I don't know what a HEPA cartridge is. Binge watching it. That sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, it's hard to beat those like nostalgic kind of memories. Even if there's like shows that like, maybe on like a technical level are better, like, you know, they have better animation, better voice acting, stuff like that. It's really hard to top the like nostalgia factor. How did I not kill all of these things? I swear I cleared out this place. Food additive. I mean, that looks like an important item. It's got a name. What is that? It's the plant people. This is their home. Yeah, so long story short, this vault was experimenting on some sort of chemical to make plants grow faster. This to like help food production. But what was actually happening was it was basically creating these spores, and when people breathed them in, they eventually turned into those things. Yeah, so that was a person, in other words. We destroyed the spores, though. Although I probably still breathed some in at some point. So Poison Ivy meets the Resident Evil plant monsters. Yeah. From memory, this vault is heavily irradiated. I also remember there's some like really sick guns in here. Here we go, Vault 11. since it's going to be close quarters, let's switch to this machine. Oh. I don't know if that deserved the cinematic kill cam, but... Alright, you can kill it, Rex. I'm not wasting my bullet on a mantis. Okay, I'll waste a bullet on this mantis. Ah, this is the vault with the really cursed backstory. Oh no. Okay, I'm switching to a different weapon. I really don't need to be using some of my, like, top quality ammo here. Yeah, Rex is great. I love Rex. He's very cute. And he's also really good as well. Rex and dog meat, yes. Yeah, something I was going to mention about the Brotherhood of Steel. Speaking of the Brotherhood of Steel, how they're kind of like... not as good as people like think. Literally, your first interaction with them in the original Fallout game is they send you on, like, a suicide mission. They tell you, oh yeah, go to this really irradiated place and, like, bring me something back for us, and then we'll let you inside. And they're sending you fully well, expecting you to die. And then when you actually succeed, they're like, what the hell? I don't know if the mantis is in here. What happened? Alright, I'll let you guys handle these enemies. Yeah, these mantises are huge. I would not want to get too close to these things. But in general, mantises are pretty cool. I will give them that. They're very interesting creatures. Yes, I'm pretty sure this is the vault where they were told that they have to sacrifice somebody every year, otherwise they would all get wiped out. Yeah, Haley is a known adulterer and communist sympathizer. Yeah, so basically the person they elect as the overseer gets sacrificed. And then it turned out the whole thing was, it was an experiment like the rest of the vaults. And the experiment was to see how long people would go following orders blindly until they decided that they had enough. And they went until there was only, like, I think 5 of them left. So, in long story short, they completely failed the experiment. And they proved that human beings do not deserve, like, redemption. It's a pretty, like, common theme in the Fallout games that humans did this. And apart from, like, all the mutated, like, wacky creatures and stuff, it's a very realistic sort of, setting. It's very possible that something like this could happen in theory, in real life. That's the really scary part about Fallout.